It's so good to be home during the holidays. Oh no. Not again.
Hey, obsessed movie man, O.M.M, do you get my present?
Scott?
That's great, Scott. Hi, I'm Scott. Great Scott, to be exact. I'm O.M.M supply, if you know what I mean. It means I'm the one who gets him his movies and his knickknacks. Get that, Paddywhacks? Look at all this stuff. We have the mask from The Mask. We have the ring from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. We even have the silver cane from the Wolfman. That and so much more. That's enough character introduction, don't you think?
Okay, but why did you give me this? As a Christmas present, I threw it away a long time ago.
Well, I salvaged it. True, it's terrible, but it's really cool to have in your collection. Plus, I'm helping you out.
How?
You can review it.
I already did.
Yeah, I saw it, and to be frank, it sucked. By the way, that Darth Vader guy, have you ever seen him again?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. Listen, come on, Mom. It's O.M.M. Whatever. Give them the review they want. One that doesn't consist of you rambling. Come on, man. You can do it.
Fine. I'll review it again.
Excellent. Happy Life Day. Ciao.
The less you know about him, the better. There's always going to be that one special holiday movie that families watch. For some, It's a Wonderful Life. Others, Miracle on 34th Street. We have The Grinch, The Santa Claus, Polar Express, Charlie Brown's Christmas, the Rankin Bass cartoons, every single adaptation of A Christmas Carol. There are so many of these to talk about, analyze, and discuss. We have all these great holiday films, and then we have the Star Wars Holiday Special. This is a program that tries your patience, tests your willpower. It challenges you to endure it. It's like a sick, demented game. Here, watch this 97-minute program that features screeching Wookiees, unfunny dialogue, poor writing, and some of the cheesiest acting ever to be uttered from a cast that has previously had a good track record until the Star Wars Holiday Special. I realize that I have reviewed it before, but I think I could have done a better job describing this piece of filth. It starts off with the introduction of our characters. We have Luke, Han, Leia, and Chewbacca. And then we meet the real main characters of this horrendous special. Chewbacca's family, his wife Mala, his son Lumpy, and his father Itchy. What the hell kind of names are that? I mean, Mala is okay, but Lumpy and Itchy? Chewbacca was cruel enough to name his son Lumpy? And Itchy? These sound like names for the missing dwarfs that were not present in Snow White. For the magic of a guest appearance by Ford, we learned that Han Solo is trying to get Chewbacca back to his home planet to celebrate Life Day. A holiday that we learn absolutely nothing about, which is kind of crucial for a film that is about a holiday. Our main focus is sadly on the Wookiee family, and I would love to tell you about their thoughts and interests, but it's a little difficult considering that their form of communication consists of roars, shrieks, and moans. What works with Chewbacca is that he had a human who could interact and speak for him. Here, however, all we get is the annoying cries of these abominable snowmen.
It goes on and on and on until your ears pop.
Yes, we spent a good long time with this family. We see Lumpy watch a holographic Cirque du Soleil stunt that makes me think I'm watching a circus act instead of Star Wars. After that, Mala begins to cook a meal with the help of a cooking show hosted by Harvey Korman in drag. Out of all the Star Wars aliens I've seen, Nothing has terrified or freaked me out more than Harvey Korman as this female, multi-armed atrocity. The special really thinks that all of these skits are funny as we watch practically everything. The cooking show, the holographic circus. It comes to the point where you start questioning if you're watching something that even has anything remotely to do with Star Wars. It might have crossed your mind that there is a lack of our beloved characters from the actual movie series. Don't worry, they do show up. For about 1 to 3 minutes each. Usually they occur via a communication device set up by the Wookiees, and we see Hamill, Fisher, and Ford try to look interested in what they are doing. There's also the addition of our beloved guest stars, namely Art Carney, who seems rather confused with why he's even here. Carney plays a merchant who's friends with the Wookiees and stops by to deliver unfunny jokes, I mean presents. One of his presents consists of porn for Itchy. No, I'm not kidding. He gives the old Wookiee porn, or at least some erotic video featuring Diane Carroll as a woman who is programmed to help Itchy quote-unquote relax, and says that he is really quote-unquote excited. How on God's green earth was this allowed in the special? Actually, the real question is, who allowed the special to be continued to being made? After that disturbing scene, we are led to believe that Chewbacca is at the front door, when in reality, it's a group of stormtroopers who are inspecting the house due to plot convenience. Actually, they're there searching for Chewbacca, suspecting he's involved with the rebels. So the crafty and clever Carney manages to distract the stormtroopers in the most sly and secretive way, showing them a music video. A very long, drawn-out, and forgettable musical number by the Jefferson Starship Band. We are then given the exciting action-adventure we have been waiting for, which consists of Luke, Leia, and Han. And it's a very bad cartoon. Though the animation is terrible, I'll take it. I'll take 10 minutes of that Star Wars cartoon over the rest of that horrible special that just happens to have the Star Wars name on it. The story is decent, and it also showcases the first introduction of the character Boba Fett, the bounty hunter that everyone knows and loves. Good things come to an end, though, and eventually we trade in that somewhat entertaining cartoon for a boring instruction video on how to make a communicator. What? You don't feel that warm holiday cheer? You aren't filled with joy? Come on, surely you are after listening to Harvey Korman, as a robot, demonstrate how to build a fictional device in the most monotone voice ever uttered in a holiday special. It's actually really bizarre seeing someone in a holiday movie watch something that doesn't even have to do with the holidays. I mean, imagine you're watching my review, and then all of a sudden I start watching this.
Thank you for joining us this Christmas Eve to celebrate 50 States Quarter Collection. Here we shall show you where you need to put the quarters in the 50 States Quarter Collection. First things first, have the 50 States Quarter Collection and place it on a hard surface. Then you need to get 50 quarters, since there are 50 states. So, proceed to dump the quarters out. Careful to make a big mess. Ouch. Now, we shall begin looking through the quarters to see which ones we have. Look on the back of the George Washington side, and you will find a state quarter. Here we have Nebraska. So we'll put this in the 50 States Quarter Collection. I see that we already have Nebraska. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Boring, huh? Now that the scene is over, you would think the next one would be more entertaining. But no, for whatever reason, the Empire releases a mandatory video that shows the life of the inhabitants on Tatooine. What's the point of the stormtroopers watching this video? Are they all literally just sitting around the Wookiees' house and watching this? Are they supposed to learn something? While they're on a completely different planet?
Life on Tatooine. Very fascinating. Thank you, Itchy, for allowing me into this house so I could watch it. Now, if I could have this drink that you prepared for me. This looks nice, but how am I supposed to drink it? I blame this on you, Wookiees. I hate my life.
I have begun to care less and less about the holiday the Wookiees are supposed to be celebrating, and have entered a perplexing mental state where my brain renders me incapable of thinking or bringing logic into this film. So the Tatooine segment shows a cantina that is owned by Beatrice Arthur and how the Empire is putting it under a curfew. In my opinion though, this is the closest time this special has become somewhat entertaining. This could have been the special, having B. Arthur trying to maintain her establishment during the holiday season. On top of that, B. Arthur actually does a pretty good job with her role. She doesn't sleepwalk through this special, and I find her humor to be funny at some times. Wait! We're watching something entertaining! Can't have that! We cut back to the Wookiee family, where one trooper is chasing Lumpy. Conveniently, this is where Chewbacca and Han enter. Yeah, they don't do anything awesome or cool, they just allow the trooper to trip over his gun and fall off the house to his death. Wow. Han didn't even have to shoot first. Han gives a quick speech about how the Wookiees are like family to him, right before he abruptly leaves them to sort out the whole dead stormtrooper in front of their house thing. With the family reunited, the Wookiees hold up some sort of light which transports them across the universe where they enter some portal by literally walking in space. At this point, I'm wondering if George Lucas considered the Star Wars franchise unsalvageable after this special. Our holiday special comes to an end in the most calming and pacifying way, with tons of screeching Wookiees. Oh sweet lord, I've entered the gates of hell, and it's full of Wookiees gnashing their teeth. And Luke, Han, Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2 are there as well. How the hell did they enter this realm that the Wookiees are in? Why does this not make any sense? Why is this not in the least bit entertaining? Why was this made? Who in their sick, twisted, warped mind thought that people could enjoy this? And to top it all off, we're shown stock footage from A New Hope reminding of us what we could be watching instead of this hellish creation. That was the Star Wars Holiday Special. Does it live up to its reputation? Why are you asking me that? Of course it does! It's unbelievable how bad this is. Never in my life have I been both bored and enraged at the same time. The special has never aired since its original release date, which was on November 17th, 1978. Pretty much all the cast members talked down upon it. Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Anthony Daniels, even George Lucas. There has been no official release of the special, so your best hope is to get a bootleg, which I got for only $1. That must be the cheapest piece of Star Wars merchandise I have ever purchased. Take my advice and avoid this like the plague. There are many films that take the form of great presents, but unfortunately, this is one of the few lone coals of holiday films. There, I hope this makes up for my previous review of the Star Wars Holiday Special. I hope that you and your loved ones have a very Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Life Day, Hanukkah, or anything else. Thanks. This is an O.M.M review. This is O.M.M signing out.